In this video, I'll be seeing how much I can accomplish in 100 days of hardcore Minecraft. The reason hardcore is so tricky is that you can die from hunger, creepers and other mobs do more damage, but most importantly, unlike regular survival where you can respawn, if you die in hardcore, you're gone.
No! Really?
Even if you have tons of villagers, or spent thousands of hours getting as rich as possible, if a creeper ends up creeping up on you, you're gone. I spent over 50 hours making this video, so if you'd find it in your heart, please hit subscribe. But now let's get into the video. Here we are. This is the world I'm going to be surviving the next 100 days in. I spawned in a snowy slopes, but over there is an igloo. Now I gotta collect some wood, craft planks and sticks, and explore this igloo, which has a secret dungeon underneath. And I've gotta snatch the weakness potion, and I'll come back for you later. I'm never coming back there. Now that I've gotten tools, I can craft a boat and explore the land. Sorry bro, I gotta kill your parents. And that's the last of them. Now there's a portal, not even worth my time coming here. But here's a village, this is definitely worth my time. I'm gonna steal their wheat, and sorry, gotta kill your golem. And I'm thinking of turning this into a cow pen, so sorry piggies, you gotta go. And there goes the first day in hardcore Minecraft. If you're wondering why it says day 1 and not day 2, it's because I'm tracking how many days I have survived, not what day I'm on. Plus, the F3 screen starts on day 0 and not day 1, so it's just easier that way. Pretty much all I did today was gather iron, upgrade tools with the iron, and then gather a lot of trees. Then I smelted some food, then gathered some more trees. A lot. You know, never mind. I'm just not going to do that again. All you should know is I gathered trees till I went to bed. Good night, everybody. Day 2, I went back to chopping trees until my axe broke. But now my wood has a purpose. I'm going to sell it to these guys for money. Now with this wooden slab, you guys are locked in forever, stupid villagers. It's time to sell my sticks and get some emeralds. Feels like this is my purpose in life. Now I've got 2 men trapped and working for me. And wow, I have 58 emeralds. My wood is valuable. And now I need to make a sugarcane farm. There we go, farm completed. And now I'm off to bed. Day 3 I mostly just chopped trees, but I can turn these into sticks and sell them to villagers for emeralds. So I'm just gonna go get chopping. Now that my axe is broken, I'm gonna go breed some cows. Then sell sticks to my prisoners. Sorry about that, buddy. Tonight I'm sleeping under the stars. Day 4, I got up bright and early to start working on my farm. Gotta grow some wheat to give to my cows to make some cow children. However, on this side, I'm growing some carrots. Then on the other side, I'm growing some nice potatoes. And I gotta breed the cows because I need more cow children for something. Then I saw this iron golem in a house. That ain't right. I made some quick work of him. I do think that today is the day to build another portal. Even though the portal is done, I don't think I'm going to go to the nether today. I am not prepared. Day 5, I started working on getting a librarian. I'm hoping for Fortune 3, but I'd be fine with efficiency or another enchantment like that. After all my resetting, I got looting 3, but I don't have a book. Then I started working on a tunnel from my Fletchers to a zombie that I captured on day 1. I nearly died for this when a skeleton boosted a creeper into me, but luckily I was fine, and there was some iron, so that's nice. I completed the hole and now I'm gonna let them out. They're gonna chase me through this hole. I'm gonna block them off so they're trapped under the villagers. Now I'm gonna open the villagers' holes so they fall into the zombie area. But this one will not cooperate. Just get in the hole, dude. Finally, he's in. Now that they've been infected, I'm gonna kill the zombie. There you go. Then go to sleep. Then in the morning of day 6, I'm gonna cure them. There you go, golden apple for both of you. Now I've got to wait about 5 minutes for them to fully cure. Meantime, I'm going to breed the cows. Now I can buy a looting 3 book and put that on a diamond sword when I get one. Looking back at this, I don't know why I killed this guy. I might have just wanted the extra lectern, but I could have just used a different villager. But goodbye, buddy. We will miss you. Now I am going to wait for these guys to finish curing so that they don't eat each other and turn back into zombie villagers. Now the first one is finished curing, and I'll trade sticks for 25 sticks per emerald. And I do not know why that took so long, but this guy also now trades 25 sticks for an emerald. And I tried getting some librarians, but it didn't work today, so I'm just gonna go to bed. Day 7 started with me luring a man into his house. Then I reset his trades a bunch of times, and then eventually got prop 3. But I decided to scrap it when I got prop 4 from another villager for only 15 emeralds. And I wasn't recording. I went on a massive mining journey. It took 4 days. I got full diamond armor and diamond pick. As you can see, it has efficiency 5 that I got from another villager. But I'm sorry I didn't record it. You're just gonna have to believe me. It's not that crazy of stuff, but yeah, sorry guys. There's also a deep dark below my house. There might be an ancient city, but I haven't explored that far yet. If you were wondering, the way I found the diamonds was digging down and then strip mining for them, so that's how I got so many diamonds. I also explored a couple caves, but they weren't as good. Day 14, I emerged from the cave with a bunch of loot. I have 10 diamonds, 23 iron, and I have over a stack of gold. So I crafted some more furnaces, because we're going to need a lot for all the gold I got. Then I put looting 3 on my sword, and prop 4 on my chestplate. Then I ate my final pork chop, and started my massacre. Now that the massacre project is done, I started on the repopulation project of the cows. I won't tell them what happened to their parents. Then I set all that beef off smelting. Oh, and here's that efficiency villager that I got. I forgot to tell you guys this, but I captured a pillager captain here. I'm thinking of starting a raid sometime, but no promises. Then I went to go get some yummy spruce wood. Then over the hill I saw Spruce Village. Nice. I went to that and started ravaging all their supplies. They didn't have much though, because they're dirty villagers. But the village was located on an old growth pines taiga, which I like because it has large wood. I spent the rest of day 15 mining the wood until it was time to go to bed. Day 16, I found a friend. He only took 2 bones. Then over here there's another one, but he was greedy. I spent the morning luring both of them into my village. You guys can live in this house. Comment below what I should name them. There's a yellow one and a red one. The rest of day 16 looked like this, me just selling sticks to these villagers for the small discount. With the emeralds I got from trading, I was able to get prop 4 on all my armor. Day 17 started out with me getting feather falling from a villager, which I put on my boots. Eventually I got sharpness from another villager, which I put on my sword. Now it has looting 3 and sharpness. And today's the day that I go to the nether. Okay, here we are. Oh, I got a very bad spawn in one of those basalt deltas, but I can deal with it. I was able to make it to a nether waste biome, which is pretty good. Then I spotted a bastion. That's pretty nice. I was hoping for a fortress, but this is alright. It seems to be a stables bastion, which isn't that good. It's not really my favorite, but I'll loot it. Bastion wasn't the best. The main highlight was the 13 ender pearls you see in my inventory. Now it's off to look for a fortress. After a couple of minutes of searching, I found it, about a couple hundred blocks away. I quickly popped a fire res, then got to work murdering the locals. Because of my looting 3, I was able to get 18 blaze rods. I was even able to get a wither skeleton skull, which is pretty nice. But sadly this is a broken fortress, which means in order to get nether wart, I'm gonna have to go to somewhere else. On my way home, I was able to do this sick boat clutch. Nice. Now I'm out of the nether, back at my village, and I'm gonna go throw this Eye of Ender in hopes of trying to find the stronghold. Now after following the Eyes of Ender, I've located the stronghold positioned right here. So I'm gonna go dig down, and there it is. Found it. I hear silverfish above me, so I'm gonna dig up. And yes, here's the room. Now to fill in the Eyes of Ender, and hop in. And here we are, the end fight. First gotta start taking down the towers. There's one more tower left. It's all the way in the, no way I got that. That's crazy. So now I gotta kill the Ender Dragon. And, oh, I got booted up. Oh. There we go. Spawned an Enderman, which is interesting. But now to take out the Ender Dragon. There we go, it's defeated. Now to collect the dragon egg, I'm gonna use a bed, but I gotta make sure not to right click on it, otherwise I'm dead. There we go, got the next generation. Now to get an elytra. And here we are, the outer end levels. Now I've got to find an end city like that, but that one doesn't have any loot. It also doesn't have the end ship. That's more like it, but it doesn't have an end ship, so I'm not going. But that one in the distance, that does. Now I'm going to build up to the end ship, and ender pearl on. And let's go. I don't know how I made that. Okay, now that I've got the loot, I'm going to get the elytra. There wasn't really any more loot, so I just decided to go back. But I forgot to set my bed, so now I'm at spawn. All I did day 22 was just capture this zombie in a boat. The infections will start later. Day 23 I tried putting some more Fletchers into the infection hole. Now the infections begin. I got the zombie in that I trapped earlier. They're infecting all 4 villagers. This one tried to escape. Get back here. No, he got out. I'll just let him go to bed. But now I'm gonna do some brewing. So I need some sand to make glass bottles. And now I need some brown mushroom. And then some spider eyes. Then finally sugar to make a fermented spider eye for weakness potions. However, in order to make some golden apples to cure the villagers, I'm going to need gold. And the best place to get that is the nether. Now that I've got some more gold, I can go back home. Then I can throw this weakness potion on these zombie villagers and give them each a golden apple. And while the vaccine settles, I'm going to go kill some creepers. After my night of creeper hunting, I have 21 gunpowder to my name. Now I'm going to go collecting gold in the nether. To be honest, I kind of forgot about my villagers at this point, but they might eat each other while I'm gone, but hopefully that won't happen. With all the gold I mined, I was able to make 4 golden apples, so I can infect and cure my villagers one more time. Looks like while I was gone they did eat each other, but that just means I'm not going to have to bring in another zombie, so it's not all bad. So I'm going to splash them with weakness, then use these 4 golden apples to cure them all. Now I'm going to wait in this corner until they're all cured. Day 27 started out with me getting Silk Touch from this librarian. Then I went to go expand my farm. Day 28 I harvested my crops, then built tunnels between the villager houses so that they can breed. Then I went chopping in the spruce forest. Day 29 I got Silk Touch from a librarian, then put it on my pickaxe. Now with my new Silk Touch pickaxe, I went gold mining. If you didn't know, if you mine gold with a Silk Touch pickaxe, you get gold ore, and you could smelt that into an ingot, which is more efficient than just fortuning it or normally mining it. After my gold mining trip, I set all my gold off smelting, and now I have a total of 73 gold, which I can use to craft some golden apples. I started off day 30 by splashing, then curing all of my zombie villagers. While I wait for my villagers to cure, I will reseed my farm. Now that they've cured, I can infect them and then cure them again. Then I sat and watched them cure. Now that one of them is cured, he will go and trade me sticks for 7 sticks and emerald. That's pretty good, but I'm going for 1 stick per emerald. And this guy actually trades sticks for 2 sticks per emerald. And this guy has an even better deal, 1 stick for 1 emerald. That's what I was going for. Now I got the original 2 villagers down here, because I think 4 is just too many to have. Now I put ladders here so if I fall into the villager hole, I can get out, but they can't. Since this is one of the villagers I cured, I was able to get mending books for 1 emerald apiece. Now I can add mending to my elytra, and then gather some leaves for an Enderman XP farm. Here's everything I'm going to need to bring. This farm is built in the end void, so it's going to be very dangerous. This farm was created by Dash Pump 4, and I'm going to put the link to it in the description. I'm not going to show you much of the building process, but if you want to see how it is made, you can check out his video. All you need to know is that by day 35, it was complete. The way that this farm works is by staring down Endermen, then waiting for them to go into the killing chamber, where then you hit them with Sweeping Edge to get the XP, and then Entity Cramming kills them. Another perk of this farm is that it also collects Ender Balls, as you can see here. After using my Enderman farm a bit, I went to the Nether to look for Wither Skeleton skulls. But after a whole day of farming Wither Skeletons, I couldn't get a single one. But now I have an idea. I need to lock up my villagers, and then kill this pillager captain to do a raid. First couple waves of this raid were pretty easy. They just spawned these rogue pillagers. But now it's getting more intense. They have a ravager now. But using my shield and this iron golem for help, I was able to take him down. Without these 2 iron golems in this village, I probably would have died from these ravagers a long time ago. Now the worst part, the evoker. They do drop the... Oh, that was actually very easy to kill. I was going to say they do drop the totem, but they spawn Vex, which are super annoying. But now I have a totem of undying, so I'm a lot less likely to die to these mobs. But if one of these evokers spawns Vex and they get to me in a bad position, I'm dead. But now a ravager is spawned with a vindicator on their back. That's not good. And there's another one with an evoker on his back. Now I'm running low on food, so I'm just going to fly away and try to shoot them with my bow. I was sort of able to get them into a good spot when I was on this roof, but those Vex are no joke. Well, I'm going to just have to fly out of here. Now I'm completely out of food, low on fireworks, things are not going my way. I tried going in for a melee attack, but they do so much damage and have so much health. I was going to go collect this other totem, but it got blown up by a creeper. Ugh. Now I'm going to collect some steak, so I can cook it and then regen. Ooh, if I wasn't paying attention there, I definitely would have died. If it wasn't for my Prot 4 armor, I definitely would have died there. I'm gonna go cook my steak, and then go ahead and eat it to regen. Now I'm gonna kill this guy once and for all. There we go, he's defeated. But I still gotta deal with the Ravager with the Evoker on it, and that's gonna be even more annoying. Oh my gosh, I nearly just died there. That was the closest I've ever came to death in this video so far. Yo, those things are hard to hit. But finally, with this bow shot, I got rid of the Evoker. Now I just gotta deal with the Ravager. He wasn't too bad. And I've located the last pillager down in this hole. And here he is. It's an Evoker though. But there we go, we have beaten the raid. And now I'm the hero of the village, even though I started the raid. But I still have to deal with these Vex, and they are no joke. I'm actually getting kind of low. Since my helmet broke, the damage is really starting to add up from these things. Down to 1.5 hearts. No! I just popped a totem. If you didn't know, totems get rid of your hero of the village effect, so now I don't get any boosts from the raid. And there we go. Even though I didn't get hero of the village status, I at least got what I came in for, totems of undying. and most of my villagers are still alive. But now I need to get some more rockets, a new diamond helmet, and some more steak. Then I spent all of day 40 getting mending and unbreaking on all my armor. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but a couple hundred blocks away from my home portal, I have a portal that leads me to the stronghold. I'm just telling you that because I'm going to be spending the next couple of minutes fighting Enderman in my Enderman farm and fixing my armor and getting XP. Now with my 41 levels, I can set up an enchanting table and get enchanting. Highlights were Aqua Affinity, Respiration 2, and I could get Flame, but I'll need 10 more levels. So it's off to the end. That was really close. With my Elytra on instead of my chestplate, that Enderman just tore through my health. But now I'm gonna go farm his brothers at my Enderman XP farm. And now that I'm at level 69, I think it's the perfect time to head back home. I'm gonna get back to enchanting. Highlights here were Flame, Power 4, and Respiration 3. But I'm out of levels again, so it's back to the Enderman farm for me. Then I made the mistake of putting Knockback 2 on my sword, which broke the Enderman farm, so I had to disenchant it. But when I was organizing my chests, I got a back shot from a creeper. Kinda tickled, but my land, no. But now it's time to go caving. I need iron, lapis, and some diamonds would be nice too. When I emerged from the cave, I had a stack of iron, 41 lapis, and 4 diamonds. And now I'm gonna max out my sword, so I need these 2 sharpness books. I won't bore you with the details about how I got all the enchantments, but all you need to know is that on day 48, I got the new Too Expensive. What? Too Expensive has to be the biggest scam in history. Okay, I got all the books again, and now finally, I have the maxed out sword. Took 3 days to get it, but isn't it beautiful? It just slices through these Endermen. Now I'm gonna use my Enderman farm so I can get to level 100. And there we go, level 100. For a while now, I've been low on gunpowder, so I think I'm gonna build a mob farm. But first, I need to chop down a ton of trees. I spent the past few days getting some materials, but in order to get the rest of the materials, I need to build an iron farm. And just like the Enderman farm I built, I'm gonna put a link to this iron farm below in the description. And now that I have this final zombie in, my farm is finally complete. And yes, on day 58, I have confirmation. The farm works. And now on day 59, I collected some gold. After collecting gold, I started work on an AFK sugar farm. So say goodbye to my old sugarcane farm. I added a water system to make the minecart slow down when it gets over the hopper, but I spent way too much time for what it was worth. And this whole farm might be a huge waste of time, because I don't really need that much sugarcane. And now the farm is done, so I'm going to start work on that mob farm I was talking about a couple days ago. And about here is where I'm going to build it. And I'm not going to explain how I built the farm, I'm just going to put a link below in the description. Now after 4 sleepless days of building, the farm is complete. And now I'm in the nether looking for a netherite upgrade template. But then I got distracted by this fortress. I'm going to try to get 3 wither skeleton heads. Now it's day 69, still in the fortress. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I only need 2 wither skeleton skulls because I got 1 from the first fortress I was at. And today is my lucky day, I got the first skull. Now I got the second, bringing my total up to 3. And tonight all the villagers applauded me for getting all 3 wither skeleton skulls. Now after beheading his children, it's time to fight the wither. He went down easy, I only had to eat 1 golden carrot. And he exposed some diamonds. And before I went to bed, I made sure to make the beacon. And set it all up. It's not a full beacon, but it'll do for now. Day 71, I went to the nether roof. When I got up there, I realized I made a mistake. I forgot to bring the supplies for a hoglin farm, so I have to go back home. And since my beacon is really small, I think I'm gonna AFK at my iron farm for a while. And I know how much fun it would be to watch 30 minutes of AFK footage at an iron farm, but I just cut all that out. And I've been living in the streets for a while, so I think today I'm gonna start chopping wood for a house. Now I'm burning down this forest in order to make room for some real estate. And now I'm gonna terraform this land to make my yard flat. Now I got rid of all the dirt, I'm gonna set up a mining beacon to get rid of all the stone. These creepers tried to protest my new build. Oh my gosh, that was so close. That was almost the end there. If I didn't have my totem, that would have been it. And there we go, it is complete. After many days of terraforming, it is finally complete. And here's where I'm gonna put the front staircase. I'm planning on using spruce and stone for this house. I'm probably gonna change the stone bricks to tough bricks when 1.21 comes out, because I think they look a bit nicer. I worked on my house all of day 79 and all of day 80, and by nighttime, I had about 3 floors on my house. However, I haven't eaten in 2 days, so I'm gonna buy golden carrots from this farmer. Here I got a pretty good shot of my house. Right now I only have 2 floors, but the second floor, my bedroom, is really big. I made it that way because it has to fit your mom. I'm really sorry about that joke. It hurt to edit. But now I'm in the nether, because I need to get to level 100. Now I'm level 100, so I'm going to leave the end. My heart dropped there for a second. Day 82, I collected sand to turn into glass for my house. Wow, in this one shot, you can see the village, the mob farm, pretty much everything I've built. And on the night of day 83, my windowing is complete. However, all the homeless are now trying to squat in my house. Not today. Today is the last night I'll be sleeping outdoors, because my house is now complete. And now it's time, no getting distracted. I'm gonna be in the nether until I get the netherite upgrade template. Ruin portals have netherite upgrade templates? I don't know, but I'm gonna check. But while conquering the ruined nether portal, I got attacked by a skeleton. He did 2.5 hearts per bow hit. I almost died there. That was actually so close. He probably had like a power 4 or power 5 bow or something. I did have my elytra on, but that was so strong. But here's what I came for, the bastion. It seems to be a housing or the other one, the stables. And I think it's a housing. For people who aren't nerds, a housing bastion has nether wart in the middle of it. And that's what I got. And in this chest, there is a netherite upgrade template. That is exactly what I need. And now we can go home. When I got back, I grabbed my iron from the iron farm and crafted it into 49 iron blocks. Day 85, I tried to get this villager to get an enchantment, but by the end of the day, I wasn't able to get it. But while enchanting, I got it. Fortune 3, let's go, and efficiency 4. And now I'm gonna go on a big mining trip. But since I'm underneath a couple of mountains, there's a lot of skull streakers, so I've gotta be careful about spawning a warden. Thankfully, I was able to make it out unharmed. Well, mostly. When I was killing this creeper, I got sneak attacked from another creeper and popped my final totem, so I'm gonna have to go the rest of this video totemless. Now I'm at the surface. I got 26 diamonds from my mining trip, but now, with my netherite upgrade template, I'm going netherite mining. It was a pretty successful netherite mining journey, but my pickaxe was losing so much durability because it didn't have unbreaking on it. But I ended my netherite mining journey with 16 ancient debris, which will make 4 ingots so I can upgrade 4 of my tools or armor. Of course, you know, I spent all my netherite on my armor. Now I am decked out in netherite. But then I went back into the netherite mines because I want to get 1 more ingot so I can upgrade my sword. I got the ingot and now I'm in the end looking for shulkers so that I can get shulker boxes. And did that journey with 12 shulker shells so I can make 6 boxes. And now I'm building up my beacon to max power because I might have enough materials. And I did have to use a bit of gold, but it is now complete. And of course I put haze 2 on it. And then I put a netherite ingot on my sword and then organize my stuff into shulker boxes. And now I'm running low on food, so I bought some golden carrots from this farmer. I spent the rest of day 92 staring down this villager. I think I was waiting for him to restock. But while we're in this house, please put the name that you want my dogs to be in the comments below. I have a yellow one and a red one. At this point, we have less than 10 days in the video, so I'm gonna start making things look nice. So I added the stone brick pathway. Once I finished connecting my house to the village with the pathway, I added some chests in my house for some storage. I spent the past 3 days moving all the stuff into my 8 chests, and by the end of day 95, I thought it was looking pretty premium. I even added another layer to my chests, so now I have 12 double chests of storage. Here is a good shot of my pathway going up to the village. I think it looks pretty nice. The way I built the house, I can continue expanding it up and down to max height and to bedrock. So I spent the rest of day 95 chopping wood so I can eventually expand my house. My house uses stripped logs, so if I hold right and left click at the same time, I can get the stripped log instead of the regular log. After my chopping journey, I had what I thought was plenty of logs. But day 96, when I continued building my house, I realized that these logs would not last me that long. After my house reno, I had 2 extra floors. In day 97, you might realize that I'm level 42, so I'm gonna use my Enderman farm till I get to level 100. And now I'm level 100, so I'm gonna get out of here. And again, when I was jumping out, I fell and my heart skipped a beat. If I died here, I would be so sad. I don't think I could post the video because I want this video to be 100 days, not 98 days. So yeah, no pressure, just don't screw up. If you do, you'll lose about 20 hours of work. To keep my mind off dying and to stay a little safe, for the next 2 days, I'm gonna be working on vanity. So I connected my brick road to the nether portal. And as I went to bed that night, I'd realized I'd made it to day 100. First thing I did was connect my road to the iron farm. Then I had a thought. What if I buried my beacon underground? So that's what I did, and to be safe I popped a fire resistance. However, I was 1 block short, and it was nighttime so I had to be quick. The last block I put down was the block of emerald. Then I put haste 2 on my beacon, and then went to bed. But that's it, I survived 100 days in hardcore Minecraft. I came really close to death a couple of times, but overall I enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please like the video and subscribe. Comment below what I should name my dogs. If you have any suggestions for what I should do in 200 days, you could also comment below, and I'll be sure to read every single comment. With all that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.